I worked in the former, what we call the former Soviet Union in my career, and what I saw was, the Russians, going back to the Russian Empire, they dominated the region and they dominated the countries that were part of the Russian Empire, then part of the Soviet Union. And they promoted Russian culture, Russian history. And we have to remember that during the Cold War, the U.S. didn't have embassies in Kiev or, Baku, Bishkek. We only had an embassy in Moscow. We had a consulate in St. Petersburg. And the Russians were able, even during Soviet times, everything was understood through the lens of Moscow, right? So it's very important now, since the collapse of the Soviet Union, we probably were slow in promoting understanding and study of the different countries. And, I have Americans ask me all the time, you're like, what's the difference between Uzbek and Russian, right? It's completely different language groups. So we got a lot of educating to do. And of course, when it comes to Ukraine, it's very, very important because a lot of the disinformation that is promoted is based on a misrepresentation of history, which the Kremlin has been very actively doing for the last 20, 25 years.